Hello everyone and welcome back to the Jeff Gordon Drive for 5 here in NASCAR Heat 4. I hope you're all having a great day. And today we actually finished the first round at the Charlotte ROVAL. Basically, if we don't completely choke, then we will easily make it into the next round. So it wasn't a big concern as we come through seeing my qualifying lap as we get a 117.406. Getting P6 here for the Charlotte ROVAL qualifying. So like I said, we just really need to have a calm race here at the ROVAL as Martin Truex Jr. is on the pole for this one as we do get ready. We actually gained a position there as we got Joey Logano who got sent to the back, or it was Chris Buescher that was up in the top 5. It was one of them that got sent to the back that moves us up into a position. But Buescher, he crashed during qualifying, so he's at the back. Logano, he missed the driver's meeting, so a mega oof from Joey Logano as we get ready to go green here from the 5th starting position at the Charlotte ROVAL. Now as the green flag is out, we are underway. Kyle Busch joins Martin Truex Jr., his Joe Gibbs Racing teammate on their front row as we go down towards turns 1 for this opening lap here in Charlotte, side by side with our career mode teammate of Kevin Harvick as we come through the left-hander, clearing the 4 of Kevin Harvick with really no issues at all as we actually look to the left-hand side of Kyle Busch as we come through down into turns 3 and now through turns 4. Elliott and Busch side by side as we exit the corner heading down this short little straightaway. Harvick back up our right-hand side as we come through the next few right-handers. Obviously, this is a part of the track where the car gets really loose as we actually get into the back of our teammate of Chase Elliott, allowing Kyle Busch to get clear of the 9. Now as we come through the left-hander, there you see the car getting a little bit sideways as we come through approaching the oval section of the track. We clear Harvick as we actually get back onto the oval portion, thankfully, of this course. Now as we get up to P4 here at the Charlotte ROVAL. But Martin Truex Jr., you can see he's already into the bus stop. So Martin Truex Jr. had a great opening lap here today at Charlotte, and it's clearly looking like Truex has a lot of speed to show at Charlotte now as we come through exiting the bus stop. A little bit loose on the exit there, but we thankfully would hang on to it as we come through oval turns 3 and down through oval turns 4. Harvick within 2 car lengths or so, trying to put some pressure on us as we come down into this final chicane, going in a little bit hot, still a little bit tough getting used to the new Charlotte ROVAL in this game with the way the cars drive, but we came through now on lap 3 of 5 in the stage. The stage is not very long today as we actually made a bit of a mistake. Hamlin had moved up into the 5th position and run us down, and he would be able to get past me actually as we went down towards the left-hander. So we lose a spot to Denny Hamlin and drop down towards that 5th position as we exit the corner heading back onto the oval section again as Truex has a humongous gap at this point as he is once again here has come through now lap 4 or 5 in the stage. He is already on the exit of oval turns 2 as we were just heading into oval turns 1, so we come through to the final lap of the stage now, still with Hamlin and Elliott. Now as they actually look to the right hand side of Denny Hamlin as we come through out of turns 2 down through turns 3, clearing the 11 after where he had ran us down and passed us. We fought back and were able to pass him back now as we climb up to P4 now as we head down this short little straightaway. That curve really likes to grab you, but now as we came through out of oval turns 2 heading down towards the bus stop for the final time in the stage, Elliott up on 2 wheels for a moment now as we have just about half a lap, not even to go now in this first stage. Martin Truex Jr. drove away from everybody and he will easily win this first and opening stage now as we come through oval turns 4 heading down towards this final chicane here, just trying to make sure we get through it pretty safe now as Hamlin closes in, but he's not close enough as we actually get off the ground a little bit there as we cross the line, getting P4 in this first and opening stage here at the Charlotte ROVAL. So a solid second stage, or a solid first stage, finish leading into the second stage now, as obviously it doesn't really look like anyone has anything for Martin Truex Jr. right now. So I was a little bit concerned about that because I was hoping that we could come to the ROVAL and have a shot at victory, but it certainly doesn't look like anyone's going to be beating Martin Truex Jr. right now, though, as stage 2 is underway here in the ROVAL. We're going to give Kyle Busch a bit of a shot to the bumper as we go down towards turn 1, but get off of his bumper before we send him spinning now as we come through on the exit of turn 1. Hamlin tries to look to my inside as we come through turns 2. Elliott nearly clear of the 18 of Kyle Busch as we head down into turns 3 and towards turns 4. Kyle Busch battles back up his right hand side as we exit the 4th turn, getting into the right rear just a little bit of the 9 of Chase Elliott. Now as we head down this short straightaway down through into turns 5 behind us, you see Harvick and Hamlin battling side by side as we go down through into turn 6 leading up to towards turn 7, clearing now the 9 of Chase Elliott as we come through this 7th corner heading down into turn 8 where we once once again rejoin onto the oval portion of this course. As once again you see Martin Truex Jr. long gone as we get back to this oval portion of the course. So I just could not believe the speed that the 19 had in that car right now, as we actually picked up a little bit of damage there on that right hand side. Now as we go down towards this bus stop once again, and our teammate of Elliott closes right on the back of us now as we got through the bus stop pretty good there as we come through into oval turns 3. So a solid first opening lap here for us in the second stage. We came through now on lap 3 of 5 in the second stage. Elliott had lost another position behind us to Denny Hamlin now as we came through into turns 8 back onto that oval section once again. But Martin Truex Jr. continues to drive away at this point, so we come through now towards the back half of this third lap of 5 here in the second stage. Kyle Busch actually starting to pull away a little bit, as well as Martin Truex Jr. crosses the line right now, heading 2 to go, but the caution actually comes out, and that will end the second stage 2 laps early, as now we will get ready for the third and final stage. So that certainly shortened up this race a good amount, as we would pit for 2 cans of fuel, 4 tires, put some repairs on the car. We lost 2 positions in the pit lane and dropped it down to P5. Truex holds the lead now as the third and final stage is underway, and those first 2 stages with a good amount of points should really punch our ticket into that round of 12. We should not have to worry anymore about making the next round as we look up the left-hand side of Kyle Busch as we come through turns 2. Elliott clear into second, and myself clear of Kyle Busch into third place as we go down into turns 3, leading into this fourth turn now, as Truex, we know, has the speed to drive away. We're sideways on the exit of turns 4, heading down this short little straightaway. Elliott trying to close in on the back of the 19. No stranger to seeing Elliott and Truex battle it out in P1 and 2 on the road courses. Now as we go a little bit wide, allowing Kyle Busch up the right hand side now as we come down through turn 7 on the exit of the corner. We're sideways and we hit the barrier, and spinning we go now as the caution is going to fly as we have damaged the car, and now we're going to have to come to the pit lane for 2 cans of fuel, 4 tires, because it doesn't really matter at this point, as I hit the barrier with my right rear and immediately it shot me around. So out of nowhere we go from running here in the top 3 to now all the way down in the back of the field. So certainly unfortunate now as we would get going once again here at the Charlotte Roval. I wasn't concerned because obviously we got a good amount of points going into stage 1 and 2, and obviously we had a good points buffer coming into the race, so it was really just about finishing this race. I wasn't too concerned. Joey Logano, a playoff contender though, you saw back there, so he might be in a bit of trouble here now as we go down into turns 3. But obviously a lot of traffic around, and we know stack-ups are definitely going to be a thing here now, as sure enough we just became a victim. Two-way stack-up as we slam into the back of Ryan Newman. Thankfully it's only minor damage to the car, and sure enough we would work our way through the field as we came through, passing now our teammate Jimmy Johnson as we came through now on lap 20 of the inside of Ty Dillon towards the top 20 position as Johnson goes spinning behind us now down towards turns 1, and the caution once again is going to come out. We would have to come to pit road. I only came to the pit lane just to repair the car. I figured that just repairing the car would actually put us up into a top 10 position, but no, instead we actually lost 2 positions as we get ready to go green once again here in the Charlotte Roval as we are underway here now. Of course, less than 10 to go at this point, 7 laps to be exact, as we go down towards turns 1, making it 3 wide up the outside, getting aggressive on this restart now as we're up back inside that top 20 position as we come through turns 2. Truex continues to lead the way as he has just dominated this race. No one has had a chance against Martin Truex Jr. You can see already he is long gone as we come through the I believe turns forward, trying to look to the right hand side of Kurt Busch at this point. We would continue just moving our way forwards as we came through now on the oval turns 2, passing Daniel Hemrick up to P16, but we actually stalled out after this point. We didn't really go anywhere after we had gotten up towards about 16th to 15th. We, like I said, kind of faded in this position for the next handful of laps as we came through now on lap 27, running P14 behind Keselowski. Suarez and Boyer battling it out, getting aggressive with each other as we hit 2 to go at this point here in the Charlotte Roval, sending it up though the inside of Brad Keselowski as we come through turns 1, now clearing him on the exit of the corner to take P13 as we go down through turns 2. And now we're going to look up the right-hand side of the other 24 and the 14 of both Boyer and Byron, getting aggressive there, getting up on the turtles. But thankfully, we keep the car in good shape now as we exit the corner, now setting our sights on the 41 of Daniel Suarez. And sure enough, we came to start the final lap here in the Charlotte Roval. All we got to do is bring the car home, and we will be successfully, easily into the next round now as we come through turns 2, putting the pressure on the 41 of Daniel Suarez as we look up the right-hand side of him, going down into turns 3 side by side with the 41 of the Stewart Haas Racing driver now as he exit turns 4. Suarez has momentum. We make contact with his right rear side by side down the short straightaway, leading into turns 5 and turn 6. Martin Truex Jr. has put on a clinic today, and it looks like he's about to easily win as we clear Suarez as we go down towards on the exit of turn 6 down into turn 7 here, close to those little blue pylons. Now as we go down into turns 8, approaching the oval section of the track is Martin Truex Jr., the leader. He's going into the bus stop already, so he is long gone. No one is even near him. He has clearly had the fastest car all day, and Martin Truex Jr. is easily going to win this race unless he has some big type of incident here in the final few corners as we go down into the bus stop for the final time. Getting through here actually pretty good. That was probably one of the bus stops, or best bus stops I've had all day long there on the final lap as we come through oval turns 3 and turns 4 for the final time here in the Charlotte Roval. Suarez not close enough to put the pressure on as we exit the oval turns 4 down through the final chicane here through the right hander. We make a bit of a mistake though, humping the turtle, and into the barrier we go, but thankfully we keep it straight and cross the line to get P10 here at the Charlotte Roval as Martin Truex Jr. picks up the victory. So Truex obviously in the next round for him as he does pick up some more playoff points. Jimmy Johnson down in P38. And look at that, we made the next round by 34 points. Daniel Suarez out by 2. William Byron as well. So unfortunate to see a teammate get eliminated. But thankfully the drive for 5 continues to the next round. So it's still alive here going in to Dover International Speedway. So there you see the round of 12. Look at that, 6th through 12th is tied. So it's going to get close here in the next round. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Those would all be very appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next one where we start the round of 12 at Dover. Thank you for watching, and have a great day, everyone.